Baby dolls, we are living in the golden age of Ethereum. Yes, it's a golden age. Yes, that implies we are still early. Believe it or not. The first era of the golden ages of crypto was, of course, Bitcoin. I think the Bitcoin days are now done. The golden period. It's blue chip now. It's safe. You're not edgy. You're not spicy if you say, I believe in Bitcoin and humanity and all that stuff. It's now like accepted. People can see where you're coming from, which means there's not as much edge. But Ethereum, I think we're in the probably middle phase, maybe second half of the Ethereum golden age. You got some juicy returns, man. I wish I learned about crypto back then. Whoa. Whoa. First cycle. Oh my god. 1,200x. And then from here, remember, anyone who measures from the bottom is a grifter. Don't listen to them. 38x. Oh, that's so good for a blue chip. Wow. Giving you stake and yield, and it's burning. So, Ethereum, we're going to have a few things. You're going to have layer 2. You're going to have more upgrades. Okay. You have layer 2, you're going to have more upgrades. You will have staking yield. Call it like a crypto yield curve, which is very cool. Very, very important. See, I traded traditional finance for like 8-9 years. So you need a yield curve for the big institutions to take you seriously. And a yield curve just means give me a market for the delivery of this asset in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. That's what the US treasuries have. We can't do that with Bitcoin. It's too risky, right? You have like 3-month futures here and there. It's very, very, very short end. But when we have Ethereum's yield curve, oh my god. Can you imagine the possibilities? We are so early, friends. We're so early. This might take 10 years to play out, so it's not happening tomorrow. These beautiful things, they're coming, man. They're coming, and I'm glad we can look forward to them. The ecosystems are growing. So, you know, you can just buy your Ethereum and get your whatever. Ethereum going to 10k is 1 trillion market cap. I have strong conviction Ethereum is worth at least 1 trillion market cap. That's a cool 8x, you know. So, how do you take advantage of this? Well, you got to be smart. You can't expect to make life-changing gains in the blue chip. You've got to ride on the coattails of Ethereum. There will be a dove emoji, so we know, okay? We have to ride the coattails. How do we ride the coattails of Ethereum? Oh man, because remember, crypto's hard. You need a formula of a community to back the code. Remember, the community is the asset, not the code, because the code you can just copy paste. So, what do we do? How are we going to plan for the future? The beautiful thing is, we have Uniswap. And you have Uniswap, and you have liquidity, right? So, you can see a world where the Ponzi cycle of life happens. Ethereum is gonna pump, yeah? And then the Ethereum people rotate their money into a new narrative, and maybe they go into safer layer 2s or other layer 1s, who knows? And then they're going to get more projects. And they're probably going to innovate some other stuff. And then that is going to go to the moon. And then they'll crash. And then we're going to have to reset again. So remember, if you just want to buy Ethereum, it's okay. But we're in the golden age, man. Remember, in the golden age of Bitcoin, you could buy all the stuff around. So you could still buy Bitcoin, and that's why I think we're in the middle to late phase of the Ethereum golden era. I think Ethereum, remember the best years are still ahead of us. We haven't flipped Bitcoin yet. After we flip it, remember all those like Bitcoin maxi types, there's going to be an earthquake type of shift in how they speak and everything. And I feel sorry for them. They're going to be so defeated. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's all about number go up. The US Fed prints fiat money. They send pockets of money around the world. Crypto is made to capture that bucket. So if your coin, your crypto, you capture more of the bucket, people pay more attention to you. Which just means price go up, more attention, you get what I mean, right? So, remember, it's a cycle, right? So, after the Ethereum network keeps growing in the next phase, we're going to move into like, layer 2s and other solid projects. But this is still not even where the real moonshot cowboy money comes. The real moonshot cowboy money comes when people start chasing redacted stuff, okay? When they start going really experimental, financial engineering. We had this here. We had this back here in DeFi. Best example, man. This little part, isn't that amazing, man? See this little rectangle? Little log chart, won't let me do it. See this little rectangle there? This was DeFi. Oh man, it was so cool. Because here, so many projects got made and they did the Ponzi flywheel, but don't focus on that. We're just doing decentralized finance replacing banks. So there's going to be something else that comes. I don't know where, but I genuinely believe, see back here, Ethereum couldn't fly because it had a lot of pressure down from Bitcoin. So maybe, hypothesis, maybe Ethereum goes through the same thing in this cycle. And no one else is talking about this. That's why I like this. Maybe Ethereum gets here, but it can't really like fly, man. It can't fly. It's got its wings clipped. Because maybe Mt. Gox releases the Bitcoin. There's a lot of Bitcoin selling. Maybe Bitcoin, the ETH BTC liquidity, it's really thick. Maybe that keeps the pressure downwards on Ethereum. Which means there's going to be some other innovation. So remember what I said about this yield curve. When you have a digital bond effect of Ethereum and you have a yield curve, what people can do, it's quite amazing, is you can basically have a no loss investment. So you can invest, say, Ethereum, and someone can make a financial product, financial engineering. We've already done this in the real world in the late 90s, and they can make a product where they go, hey, like, put your Ethereum in this smart contract. We will get you the Ethereum staking yield. Yeah. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the yield and do something with it. So we're going to try and make something, and I'll put this little question mark. You don't know what people in crypto are going to create, but just remember, it's probably going to be one big, giant, colossal explosion at the end. But it's going to get people excited first. We don't know what this box is going to be. And if you knew what the box would be, you could be literally a billionaire overnight. But something's going to come, man. And why it's a no-loss thing is because you can invest your Ethereum, it's maybe a smart contract, and it just spends your yield somewhere. So you can like unstake, but you still get your Ethereum back. But you think, okay, where was the risk? Well, the risk is you are foregoing your interest. Instead of getting, your 3 or 4% yield for the 12 months, maybe that yield went to another smart contract that did some cute stuff. Maybe it bought calls. This is very, very elementary. Maybe it bought calls. Maybe it bought puts. Maybe it did some hedging. Did some weird stuff. Okay, financial engineering. So, the beautiful thing is we can speculate about this now. And that's why we are still in the golden age of Ethereum. With Bitcoin, there's none of that. So, we're going to have to take advantage of this whenever it comes. And we're going to have our eyes peeled and we're going to be early. Because remember, no one believed in DeFi here until the mania came and it was really too late. So I'm very, very excited for the future and we'll see what it holds.